So hello guys, good evening, and today I'll be making video of the question which is rated for 800 a difficulty level. It is of 800, and the name of the question is domino piling. So I want to solve this question, and I'll just do the complete code when I do it while I'm doing with you. Okay. So let's look at the question first of all. So you are given a rectangular board of m into n. We can consider it as a width and a height squares. Also, you are given an unlimited number of standard domino pieces of 2 into 1 squares. It's 2, of course. You are allowed to rotate the pieces. This is just an way of confusing you. It has nothing to do with the question. You are asked to place as many dominoes as possible on the board so as the meeting the so as to meet the following conditions. Each domino completely covers two squares. No two dominoes overlap each other. Each domino lies entirely inside the board. It is allowed to touch the edge of the board. Okay. So to understand this question, I would like to use the Excel for instance. So let's look at the examples here. The 2 and the 4. If you consider 2 as a width and 4 as a height, we'll create that kind of grid here. 2 as width and 4 as of height. Okay. So the domino piece requires two squares, right? So if it requires two squares, we can consider that AB here, one of AB is one square for one domino, second, third, and fourth, right? So the output for that is 4, which is 4 into 2, 8, divided by 2, 4, means it can contain up to 4 domino pieces, right? Now let's look at the other example, which has 2 into 5, means 2 is m and n is 5, so it can fill up to 5 domino pieces into it, which is of two sides: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 10 divided by 2, 5. So that is how it works, and let's get into the code. First of all, we'll take input from the user. uh, there are no test cases, so it is a simple question. Before that, I'm going to use the math.ceiling function so that we round up the uh, output. It don't come in pointing value or something like that. I just want the absolute value, so I'll just import a math library or a package, you can say. I'll just take a input of m and n as an input. Wait a minute. Input for integer and input function. Sorry, map function, not input. Okay, input dot split. Okay, now this will take input from the users. For understanding, we'll print that for you. Okay, so that you guys can understand. So 2 and 4, it will print 2 and 4, right? So now let's define a function which calculate the square, right? And inside that function, I want you to calculate the what do you say, the squares, and the number of the complete board can fit the squares inside it. So let's calculate that. I'll use the integer function to convert everything to integer. Math.ceil function for taking m into n, and I'll just divide it by 2, right? I'll just print that calculate. So this should surely give us the required CLCULAD, calculate the square function. This should surely give us the required output, right? Okay, there is some issue with the code. Main calculate is not defined to the main calculate. Calculate. Okay, I think this should work now. Okay. 2 as m and 4 as n, so we receive 4 as an output. Now let's look at the other input given in the question, which is 3 and 3. Now let's look at the thing here that the both numbers are odd. Okay, and their multiplication becomes means the size of the board becomes 3 into 3 equals to 9. So if we divide the 9 by 2, we receive 8 as a ceiling function because of we are using math.ceil function, right? uh, we get receive 4 right, sorry, my bad, we receive 4 as an output. But for actual calculations, if we divide 9 by 2, 9 by 2, we receive 4.5. But with the ceiling function, math.ceiling function, we receive 4 as an output. And that is why this code should surely work when we submit the solution to the site. So now this is the complete explanation. This is the required package for the code, right? This is the way of accessing the input from the user. Uh, Split and input, right? I'll just remove this because it will give error while I send this code to the website, or we can say while I submit this code. This is the function to calculate the board and the size of the domino pieces it can contain or it can store. Okay. Okay, and this is just the logic and calculation. This is to print. We all know that, guys. It is just to print, and this is the calling of the function. So that will be it, guys. I'll just submit this code to the site, and yeah, that is. Let me submit this code to the site. Choose file, domino filing, yes, and submit that file. We'll wait for the response from the site. You can see here I have already submitted the same code, right? So okay, we can wait and just submit it. Not a problem. We'll check for any exceptions if that kind of thing happens. It is running on test 14. Let's see what happens. Let's look at the previous submission I made. So this is the submission, the same code, there's nothing different in the code, and these are the test cases, right? Look at these test cases, there are like 35 test cases total. Nice, huh? So it is running on 33, and now that it is accepted, so this is the solution for the domino piling code, domino piling question. And you can use other language too, but I did it using the Python. There are certain reasons I use Python now for solving competitive programming questions. So that will be it. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.